fellas, take them fellas and take that friend. Grand entry.
How about these three traditional dancers coming in front of the speaker stand right now? Ooh! Aye.
I would say probably quite early, maybe around 5 or 6 years, probably as early as that, I would think, is that and because more people were coming to Wiky Powwow from all different places, like, one of the announcements you'd always hear, and from Tama, Iowa. Now, I didn't even know where the heck that was, eh? And so you were now starting to get people coming from all over. It was starting to grow. And so I think when that started to happen, we began to find we had to find ways to accommodate all the different dancers and what they brought. And so now you start looking at protocol, eh? The way of doing things, that you honor all the different tribes that are there. You got to make sure that you don't offend anybody. So protocol, I think, was the first thing that started to happen. Way ago, eh? And then behind that protocol, then came structure. We needed to make sure that all of our visitors danced. That local dancers didn't overshadow the visitors. So again, there's your good manners, eh? Always following those good manners. And more outside non-native people started coming, and so then we recognized that they recognized that there was value, that we had songs and we had dances and those kinds of things. And so I think that's where it began. It started off with good manners. Treat our visitors, our dancing visitors, when treat them well. And then from there, well, if we have to do that, then we've got to put more structure into it so that everybody is accommodated. And so that's what started to happen. And then as the years went by, it became more and more structure. Then the money thing entered, the competition thing. Very slowly it came, eh? But I think even in those early years of competition, there was still such a tremendous feeling of this is a gathering. We're coming here to visit old friends that we haven't seen for a year. I know for many, many years, in those early years of the Wiky Powwow, that's always what I felt. I was away, I went traveling all over the place. But I always came back. And as I became a mother, I always brought my children back. And it was always that sense of visiting and seeing old friends. That always seemed to supersede, the money stuff and all of that.
The judges are watching you. $400 first place. $200 for good time. Very stuck.
There was little kids outside of Rosemary's place, and the singing group from Saskatchewan was out on the. She had a sort of a
patio.
A patio
Yeah.
out there, and of course it's at night and in the evening, and they were practicing singing for next day. See? their drums are going and singing. And we had a few, I would say at least 50 children out there laying around in the grass over there below the hill listening to it. And some older people too, teenagers and whatever, and they taping it and everything else. They got so interested in it, even little kids danced. They see other little children dancing, and then they started dancing too. Get their feet going a little bit. That drum is really what gets them. What gets them going. It just sounds like a mother's heartbeat, Boom, 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 boom. That's the way the drum is. And then the singing goes along with it, and that's what little children pick it up so easily, because that's their mother's heartbeat there.
They get attracted
So
to it.
it's just an automatic hearing attraction for them to start dancing too, putting their feet to it.
Gentlemen, we'd like to ask you to remove your hats at this time.
The singers sing about 117,000 miles per hour, and the dancers are packing about 70 pounds of dance outfit all over their body. And they have to keep time to the beat of the drum, to move their feet, they move their bodies, move their head, move all the feathers of their body. Imagine just about everything on the body is moving at 117,000 miles per hour. And then they have to stop on the last beat of the drum with both feet on the ground. That's why they call it the dangerous division. Yeah, please, dancers. Hey! Thank you for the dancers and the Smoking Town singers.
And we also want to keep in mind that these dancers only have 5 fraternity groups. We want to compliment them. They will compliment